Hey everybody, Marcy Good. Marsha Poole is first in the house. Marsha Poole is first in the house. Tell me, you guys, this was the last day for the first person in the house giveaway. So Marsha Poole, make sure you leave me, text me, and give me an address where you want your shirt to be sent to, and we'll send you that shirt. Marsha Poole. Marsha Poole. I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't ready for this because I didn't know we were going to have a guest come on today. So I am running a little. Oh, it's not the time yet, but okay. So I came on in the room because you guys, this is going to be. Uh, uh, how's everybody doing? Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hello, everyone. Everybody in the house say, hey, we got a special guest, you guys. And how's everybody doing? Let me see who's all in the house first. Oh, God. Let me get in here. Now, I'm hoping nobody calls me. Do not call me today. Well, we only left. Now, I'm hoping nobody. Because this is a special. This is an exclusive. We've got an exclusive, family. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands, everybody. Come on, we got an exclusive, okay? First of all, I want to say thank you guys for coming on the channel tonight. Um, it's still not 5 o'clock yet, so I will not begin until then. If you came in the house without giving us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up, you guys. Please let it be known that we need our thumbs up to support this channel. We're trying to always bring you all the interviews and all the exclusives to any cases that we are covering, and we always want the truth. So I'm going to take the first couple of minutes making sure I say hello to everybody. I won't say hello to everybody, but Lisa Taylor, hello. Andrea Percolator, Nicole, Soldier Girl, SJ, Sonia Watts, BJ, Chrissy Sheeran, Carla, Miss Carla, Preston. She's a married woman now. Twyla, Darcy, Curling Greer, good morning. Good evening to you. Uh, uh, Lakendra, good morning to you. Miss Lakendra, good morning to you. She said, I'm checking in. I checked in at the door. That's what you do when you come to somebody else. You just don't walk in. You knock. And our knocking is our thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it because this channel is going to grow. Karma Coated Diamonds, Tricia, Katrina, Andrea Maxwell, Sally's in the house, Freddie Johnson in the house. Girl. Okay, Jennifer Long, Kiki is in the house because somebody says Miss Kiki to you. Tina Powers in the house. I just got your gift going out to you today. I didn't have time because things hit the fan. Okay, BJ Karen, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be, saying it's okay, SP. Long as we get the truth out, it's okay. Because I know how you are. 777 Peggy Toe, Rakia Sharon Wright, Lisa Calhoun, Kenya, Helen Reed is in the house, Janet Dunbar, Monique, Hall, Catherine, mm, let me see, Linda Green, Jeanette, Jeanette Daniels, Sugar Bear is in the house. How you doing, Sugar Bear? Haven't seen you before, but make yourself at home if you've been here before. Tasha Washington, Dominique Robinson, Tracy C, Darcy, BJ, Emma Pratt, Deborah Bryant, Belinda, Queen Belinda, Queen Belinda. You're gonna have to wait for your dance, sweetheart. But thank you. Release, release, release. We want the truth, you guys. I'm gonna share with you first as we come in, you guys. If I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. I read as much as I could. Marcy Mullins, how you doing? Thelma Daniels is in the house. I think I got through to everybody but Tara or Tara E-Y, T-R-A, Tar E-Y, Trey E. I hope I said your name right. Chrissy in the house. If I said it wrong, I'm so sorry. But I want to thank everybody for showing up this evening, this Monday evening. They did ask me to come into work, and I refused because of this live. And not only that, because I know that you guys, when things come and we're trying to get the truth out and know what's going on, people do get in touch with us, and so I want to thank everybody for showing up and just having faith in this channel, you guys. Give us a thumbs up, you guys. I love you guys. I really do. And Soldier Girl, let me write y'all name down because y'all gonna have to get some kind of dancing. She said she be bringing it. Belinda, we were actually, myself and another family member was in prayer. And we were in prayer. Thank you, Soldier Girl, and thank you, Queen Belinda. Sick Soldier Girl. And I put you guys' name down, so I know that that's the super chat. And when I actually came on here because I think that the volume is better that y'all can hear instead of trying to transfer it from phone to phone. But we are going to have a guest. So first of all, you guys, let me give our sponsor a shout. So let me get that ready for you guys. Hold on. I don't want to be on there. Dominique Robertson, thank you very much. Hold on, because I think I got the wrong thing here. Here we go. We'll do it like this. There, I got the right one now. Here we go. It's not a lot to do, but I'm going through 3 different steps to do it.
Hey family, this is SP News Nuggets, and today, you guys, I want to share with you Noah's closet and all the beautiful things that she has. Everything that a woman loves. This is 2020, you guys. Noah has all your accessories over there. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children, and she'll work with you. You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get back in the room. It usually flow a little easier, and I'm trying to learn how to make it flow a little easier. But for some reason, my internet's been messing up all day, and I had to restart it. So now it's acting a FOOL. I'm just letting y'all know. Thank you guys for coming in the chat. Um, I'm not going to tell you guys who this person is, but when they call in, I do want you guys to remember what our rules are. They're not going to answer any questions. They're going to tell you their truth. Okay? You guys got that? And it's not up for debate. It's not up for debate. And that's how some people are. And we're going to respect that. But I believe you guys will be very interested what this person has to say. I was in awe when I got the phone call. They've called before, but when they called before, I didn't answer the phone because when there's two, three people already on the phone or there's already been an argument, it gives me a headache. And I've had a headache for the last 3 days because of you guys understood what went on. And that's we're done with. Okay. And who was that gave that? Soldier girl up in there again. Oh my goodness gracious. Soldier girl, I got you down. And who is this? Who is this? Andrea Maxwell is in the house. I have to write this down. She said, hold all calls tonight. Yes. No text, no nothing, you guys. You're going to want to hear what this person got to say. Sugar Bear, thank you very much, Sugar Bear 404. Thank you for all your dedication and hard work. You're welcome. Thank you. And we got Andrea Maxwell again. Oh my goodness, Dominique. Oh, you guys, thank you very much. Dominique Robinson. And I got you guys down. I got to go back one more. And that was on Sugar Bear. There we go. So I write this down. Okay. Okay, you guys. So we got 160 in the room. If you did come in and you did not give a thumbs up, you guys, I almost say give a super chat. You guys, you know when I'm excited. Let me get this ready and on his way too, because I'm not even ready. Sometimes I have to hear what people have to say before I allow them to come on, because I don't want to get
Sometimes I have to hear.
I don't want to get in arguments with somebody. That is too much negative energy or energy period that I'm releasing on the negative side, and it bothers me, and I've been bothered all weekend. But TT says I'm ready. Push that thumbs up. Thank you. Please give a thumbs up. Please. Thank you all. Thank everybody. Thank Belinda, Queen Belinda, Soldier Girl, Andrea Maxwell, Sugar Bear 404, and Dominique Robinson. You guys, thank you very much for supporting this channel and believing in this channel. And you guys do know, I don't know if you know, but this is a Christian channel. So we're going to respect when people come on to this show. And Queen Belinda again, Queen Belinda. I got you, girl. We're going to be doing super chat dances all maybe later on tonight or maybe tomorrow. You're going to have a lot to think about when this person comes on. We're going to open up our windows, we're going to open up our doors, and we're going to always allow anyone to come on this platform that has any information, and that we're going to treat them with respect. So you guys do know, remember the last time when Kobe was on, there was a lot of negative in the channel. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people from different channels that really probably sponsors other channels are more acquainted with other channels, they probably allow that to happen. But I really don't allow that to happen because this is where everybody can speak and this is a safe haven place for them. We all understand that, right? Put a two, put a two in the chat if we all agree to try to, you know, this is safe haven where we're not going to argue. Or yeah, there's times that we have rants and we just because we're all fed up. But the majority, we want to respect people, and if you want people to come on your channel, you can't have an aggressive channel. And we don't want this channel to be aggressive. We want this channel to be where they can come and you'll see this channel grow, because whether you in agreement with them or not, you can still come on. Even if I'm not in agreement with you, you can still come on. I will even invite you. Doesn't mean that I'm in agreement with you because I invite you. It just means that this is an open forum that you can present. But if it's going to be against the best interest, then maybe it's not likely the channel for you. I just want you guys to know that. But when people wants to speak their truth, you have to give them a place to go. And this is why I believe we do get all the interviews. Everybody's in agreement, right? Be respectful in the chat. You may hear some things you're not wanting to hear. I'm going to let you know now. You may hear what you need to hear to put pieces together. I want you to know that now, because in 5 minutes, I heard a whole lot that I did not know, or, nobody would not say. So this person is speaking out. Ashley says, absolutely. Yes, so I'm glad that you guys are here. And I wanted some time to talk to you guys first. And it's not just because of that, because we had another guest that was supposed to come on tonight and they canceled early this morning. And I can't say I don't blame them, but it's for the best on both sides. It's definitely for the best, because I don't want to argue, and I want to stay focused on what we're doing, on the narrative of um, the information being facts, or the people that are involved, close perimeters to this case, speaking, instead of just the people that's just assuming. We have our time to assume, and when you know the facts, then you can get a better perspective. And we always said that, you guys. We always said if we get the information, we can make a better decision. You guys, you right is right. Love you all. Not feeling well. Sinuses. Oh, take something for it, Rakia. Take something for it. You have to send it. You either have to send it to a mod. If you can't send it to the phone number, which everybody should know that this is the number right here. Uh-oh, I got on the wrong thing. They say. And then we do have a 1-800 number. But my email, I don't never pull my emails, because sometimes people can hack into your computer or your phone. And so I have a lot of private information. So that's why I don't really put that out, if anybody wanted to know. Okay. Are you guys ready? I mean, they're going to call in at a certain time. So we got a little bit of time. But are you guys ready? We got 191 in the room. I don't know how many thumbs up we got, but somebody tell me how many thumbs up we got, because I got two phones and it ain't telling me how many thumbs up we got. I don't know how y'all got it, but and I do want to give a shout out to Noah's Closet, you guys. I know we've been very busy today. Trust me, we've been very, very busy. 113. Okay. See, that's like 80 people in the house not even giving us a thumbs up. Please, you guys, let's get that thumbs up. Let's get that thumbs up. We should have at least 150 thumbs up, which that's still leaving like 50 people with not doing anything. But a lot of channel holders come over here and they steal our stuff all the time. And what I say, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's okay. It's okay. But, you know, I'd be glad when they come out with letting me know who's in the chat and who's in the channel so I can go ahead and get some of those out because that, you don't even support this channel. So why would you come over here stealing and you won't even give a thumbs up? I don't ask for too much. That's why I don't put on a lot of watermarks on our videos so that if we're trying to share the pictures, that you will take the pictures and run with it. They're not my pictures, so you know that's how that go. Let's all push a thumbs up. Okay. Well, we how many thumbs up we got, you guys? Because if we keep our thumbs up, they'll show our videos and everything. Not our videos, but the live more. And that's how that works. Did anybody share this live? We'll do a giveaway with the share the live. Share the live and let us know you share the live. And then we have a question asked. And if you share the live, we go back and see you share the live. And you take a snapshot, you shared it, and you answered the question, then we do have a gift. We have a party gift for that. Want you guys to know. So share the live, share the live, share the live. And it is 5:19. So sharing the live after 25. And if it's not, then guess what? So we will have one question after this. Oh, it's buffering bad. It is straightened out. Yes, it do. It's straightened out. Yes, it does. Give a thumbs up. Go completely out and come in. Okay. How's that? People had to go out and come in and I'm on the StreamYard because I didn't want all of that to happen, to be honest with you. But I went out and I seen how many thumbs up we had. We have 133. We even got some haters in the house talking about well, it is what it is. Take the negative somewhere else. That's what we do. Okay, you guys? We got 135. That's pretty good. Hey, She Is TV is in the house. I knew you was going to be in here. Okay, I got your information. Marsha, I got your information. Thank you. She won the free shirt, first person in the room. We always, when we do StreamYard, not always, but we had 3 giveaways for the first person that came in. We do that every now and then. We're going to do it again, but we're not going to do it in no time soon. We're going to get all the stuff out because people got orders and stuff. And once we get all the orders and stuff out, we'll do it again. But I've just got some things. Make sure you let me know what size you wear. Make sure I know what size you wear. Because if I don't know what size you wear, you know, Marsha, you got to make sure I know what size you wear. Anyway, Soldier Girl said, I want to buy a t-shirt. Soldier Girl, you need to call me after the live. Call me after the live so I can get that information wrote down. And at any time you want to buy a shirt, it goes through the PayPal because not the super chat. Don't do it through the super chat because YouTube gets 60%. I mean, we get 60%. The channel holder gets 60%. And YouTube get 40%. So, and it all depends on what shirt that you 777 says 1X. 777. I know what size you got, girl. She said medium. She said medium. So make sure I say it on here right now. So if I forget, I will not. One of the mods will let me know what I said because my memory is just not so well. Okay, you guys, we got about 7 minutes. Let's see, we got 140. We need 10 more likes. We need 10 more likes because we should have a minimum. If you got 200 people in the room, we got 191, but you got 200 people in the room, you should at least, they tell you like the minimum you should have. You know what I mean? So anybody come in late, did not give a thumbs up, please go out, give a thumbs up. And make sure everybody know mods the other link if they look the other channel that we got, because anytime that if we get cut off for some reason, something was said or done, we can go to the other channel. So Andrea Maxwell put the other channel in there. It's in blue, you guys. Please click on it. Sonia Watts got it in there. Please click on it. Go over there, subscribe, come back. Because anytime that we get knocked off of here because of something somebody said or did, I try not to show anything that's against the policies, but we have done it before through a video, but not live, like whatever. But they will just cancel it out, and then we have to go on the phone, which it buffers. I need to upgrade my phone, to be honest with you. That's what I really need to do. But we need five more. We need five more thumbs up. It's almost getting time, you guys. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it. We got 200 people in the room. I know we can get two more thumbs up. Come on, support your girl. We on here. We gonna do it. We gonna support each other. We're going to support each other. We're going to get this information and we're going to get it correct because we're going to talk to the people that is involved or around the situation, you guys. You're not going to get it nowhere else. And you know what? I don't blame people to not the one to go. I mean, if I had to go on a channel, if I wanted to speak my truth, I would have come to this channel because I know that the channel holder is not going to let people just bash him and cuss him out and call him names. You'll be able to get it out, and we're going to listen to what you got to say. So that call, thank you, everybody. Golly, it's like pulling teeth, you guys. It's like pulling teeth. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I know some of you be like, if it wasn't worth it, at the end of the day, this is how I feel. If it wasn't worth it, take it back, because we're not begging for anything. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, the bush people, we got a lot of bush people in here. But sometimes, you know what I've learned? When you call for the bush people to come out, there's a reason why they stay in there. They may not can handle the conversation, or they may not want to abide by the rules or something. So if they want to stay in the bushes, then that might be their best bet today. Okay, let me see what's going on. So thank everybody for putting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it because I don't never go nowhere and expect anything to be free. Now, it don't cost you nothing, but we do want you to participate one way or another. Just because you're here. But for us to do what we do, we need you to help by at least giving us a thumbs up. And that's the only thing we do require that you try to come in here and do. You don't have to like say, come out the bushes. You don't have to speak if you don't want to speak or you're not ready for that right now. She said, I'm going to watch the replay. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed day. All right, Coretta, you take it easy. I hope that it stays good where you can watch the replay because you know how sometimes things get out of hand. What does the bushes mean? Black sugar at 50. That means people are just in here, but they're not going to say hi or nothing. They're just going to watch the live, and that's okay. That's okay. Like Pooh Bear say, yeah, that's what Pooh Bear say. He say, come out the bushes. So they don't come and they don't say nothing in the chat. They just they sometimes most of the time people in the bushes is usually content creators. And if they're not content creators, they're people that are usually banned from or blocked from the channel so they can't respond, or they don't want to respond, but they want the information. They want the information, and that's fine. And then there's people in there that just don't want no kind of confrontation. And so those people, I understand. Yeah, they come and they don't say nothing. That's what bushes is. Yeah. Okay, it is 5:28, 5:29. You guys will get that phone call really, 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 really soon. Okay, because I told the person to call exactly at 5:30. Their time is different. So what happened to the live? What do you mean what happened to the live? I thought I seen a net or something. I thought I seen a net. Something was flying in here. They're, Angie says they're stalkers. Okay. So attention everybody, please be kind and respectful. Yes. And I hope that you guys can see. I do see a net. And he probably want my juice. Because let me put a lid on it. I'm late, but I'm here. You're fine. You're fine because what's gonna happen is I've had that person to we buffering here and there. I'm not buffering at all. Who's buffering? Sheila? Sheila Daly, you're buffering? I'm not buffering at all. I got all everything on, and none of the devices is buffering. Okay. You guys, they'll call in a minute. Hopefully they'll call. Thank you, TT. So are you guys anxious to hear? Are you guys anxious to know who it is? Sheila Daly say yes. You ain't buffering too much, Sheila. If you can answer first. My phone buffering, but my TV not. Okay, Carla. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. She said, I'm good over here, no buffering. I'm good. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Liz Calhoun, BJ, Dominique Robinson, Kai Kai is in the house. She said yes. I'm here for the tea, Carla said. A little Ella laughing out loud. Hopefully I'm good now. Okay. God sees who is in the bushes. Yes, he does. Then say, I love some SCP. I love you too. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. The phone just hung him up. I don't know why I did it. I'm trying to hold on. Let me see. Family, you on the phone? Uh-oh. Here we go. Let me come out the room. Cause hold on. Here we go. They just called, but it hung up. She said text went to call in. Okay. Say now. Okay. We're ready. She says, I'm cooking. Okay. I gotta cook afterwards, you guys. We're gonna have some chicken. Some chicken and some macaroni. So I'm not bothered. Here we go. But your audio is not adding up to the video. I'm sorry, Gloria. Let me see if the speaker's better. Hello, family. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I've already talked to everybody in the chat room, so I'm done, and I'm just going to give you the floor. You can introduce yourself or whatever you want to say, and we'll talk.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I am an individual that has been a family friend to the family for many, many years, and I am by no way related. I am no way a cousin or anything like that to this Marvin family or Amber family. But I'm an individual that has been around, and I know exactly what has taken place over the years. Over the years, Marvin has had Denver a lot, like that Amber has also done her parental part of taking care of Amber, along with Marvin. Marvin used to, at the time of their separation, Marvin used to get, he lived in one location and Amber lived in another, and he would leave his home to make sure Denver got on the school bus, do her hair, make sure she was dressed. He done his part as a Mr. Mom and a Mr. Dad. And as far as King is concerned, Marvin, I would say, probably had King 97% of the time. I would say if I said 6 months, I would be saying maybe not true. I would say like 8 months. 8 months, Marvin had King a lot of what I had seen. And Marvin has been playing two roles, Mr. Mom and Mr. Dad. Now, Marvin was initially in the beginning told that he was King's father from Amber, and then some time went by, and Amber says, "Oh, I made a mistake. You're not the dad. Someone else is his father." So this alleged father came around during King's first birthday party, and he had yet to be seen again. Up until the disappearance of King, he was called in. He never came to the rescue to say, "Oh, wow, my son is missing. What can I do to help find him?" I know that he did go out on a one-day search with the people that did the search party together. But as far as him being an active part of King's life, that he never was as a biological father. Marvin has taken over that role. He has played Mr. Mom and Mr. Dad when it came to caring for King. And the part of Marvin, everybody had questions as to why did Marvin need a babysitter? Marvin needed a babysitter because he had King full time. And any full-time parent that works would obviously know you need some help taking care of a kid. Okay, why didn't he take him back to his mother, as everybody said before? Because his mother was not able to take him. For whatever her personal reasons are, and I'm not going to, the last thing I want to do is be malicious and badmouth her, because whatever kind of mother she was, that was still his mother. So I'm not going to kick her down in the dirt. So I don't want to say bad things about her, but what I will say is she was unable to care for King at that particular time. And Amber also knows the truth. She knows for her birthday in May, the same babysitter, got her son prepared, dressed, and ready, and did his hair, and Marvin dropped him off, and he stayed with Amber for about a week. And then also for Mother's Day in May of 2020, she got King dressed and did his hair and sent him on his way with Marvin to be dropped off. Unfortunately for Marvin, he had to work. If he didn't have King with this young lady in the gym, which this young lady was not a newcomer to him. Marvin has known her for years previously because she also has braided Denver's hair, which is their older daughter, which is 8. Well, she just turned 9 years old. So people have this theory of, oh, she's some newbie, she's some crackhead. Don't be misled by the picture. Okay, she had braids in her hair, and they made her take them out. So that's why her hair looks like that. And I know it's some misconception of the
You talking about T Parks? T Parks had braids in her hair. That's why she looks like that.
yes,
Okay.
yes, they made her take her braids out for safety reasons. Because anybody goes to jail, you can't have braids in your hair.
Right.
Can't have any of those luxuries anymore.
Okay.
So that's why she looks the way she looks. As far as her being a male, as far as I know, she was born a male, and her mother can attest to that.
Okay, I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you.
As far as her being a male, as it states on the paper or the documents, I'm not sure why that says male, but she was born a female, according to her mother.
Okay. Okay.
So Marvin needed a babysitter because he had King with him full time, and he had King in that gym every day in, day out. When King started coming around to the gym about on a regular basis, when Marv was not only leaving his chair around 8 months old, but when he started walking a little bit, Tiana started coming to the new gym, and she started, let me watch the baby for you while you train your client. That's how that came about. And Marvin never had her just as a regular babysitter. He actually paid her. And it came times when Marvin was working overnight, and he would say, hey, I need a babysitter. Do you mind keeping King, and I'll come get him in the morning? So it's not like this girl just appeared and he just said, here, watch my kid, or watch somebody's kid. He actually was looking to get help. And the Hill family knows that. Because the grandmother, the mother, nor the brother was there to assist with taking care of King. So and during this whole process of everybody bashing Marvin, he has received death threats, which his safety has been a huge concern. Because if people don't know the facts, and like I said, I'm not here to bash Amber, but Amber, if she's listening, she knows the lifestyle that she lives. And she knows the lifestyle that she had. And all Marvin did was help her. And why did she have one kid and not the other? A lot of people, that may become a question in their mind. Because why would Marvin have both of them? And Marvin did have both of them at one time. And then she said, well, I can keep Denver with me. And there's reasons why she kept Denver with her and why she didn't need a babysitter for Denver. So I need people to open their eyes and their minds to what's really going on here. And not bash the guy that did the very best that he could do to make sure this kid had whatever he needed. Even after being told, you're not the biological father. He stepped up when the biological father was nowhere to be found. And still nowhere to be found.
Right.
So, I just don't want people to be lashing out at the one person that actually cared, not only about King, but about that whole entire Hill family, because they know that. And it's a proven fact. And if they want to tell the truth, how Marvin helped them so much in life, then tell the truth. Don't bash the guy, because now it's a situation that a family needs to stick together and seek justice at whatever level they have to seek it at, utilizing the court system to bring justice to King versus everybody they have something to say or they have something to bash him about, which is totally unfair. And why isn't, a lot of people who are putting up remarks of why isn't he locked up? He did the right thing. The police actually did their job as far as investigating him. Everything that he told them was accurate and true, and he had all of his cell phone information to back up everything that took place. And everything that took place as far as sending the babysitter, T. Park, money for babysitting King. So it wasn't like he just dropped her off with a stranger. So I just needed to clear the air on that. Because it's very unfair and it's very malicious how people want to lash out on the one person that King could really count on and look up to as a father, when this kid had no father figure at all to look up to.
Right.
if people really want to do something for King, spread the word, find out this young lady's last whereabouts. The, the district attorney has opened the floor for people who want to give accurate information as to where they last saw her or their last interaction with T Park. They opened up the floor for that. So if people really care about King and they care about his disappearance instead of passing false gossip and trying to just base everything off of assumption, do that. Because it's one thing I can tell you is the street always will talk. So if they really care about finding King
Right.
and bringing justice to King, go out and talk to people. Find out accurate information and share it with the police. And if they don't want to share it with the police, then they can transmit the information to you. And maybe you can transmit it for them. Because a lot of people don't like talking to the police. And I understand. But the shenanigans has to stop at some point of Marvin being the bad guy. And then there was a posting about how one owned a birthday celebration for King.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he would not celebrate the birthday with the Hill family because they already started putting up all these posts about him.
Right.
And which led to the death threat. So you're expecting him to show up at your house. You got people saying things on live in regard to they believe he had something to do with it, and to show up at your house for a birthday party. So it's not like the guy didn't care. You know what he did? He rented an exclusive place in Old City, and he threw his own private birthday party with the people that loved King. And he celebrated that day with those people for King's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And had a very nice celebration. A peaceful celebration without being blamed for acknowledged for being the good father that he was to King. And people are saying, this so-called alleged father, they put up the picture. Okay, you put up a picture of a Hispanic guy. Right? And it's noted, okay, this guy is King's father. King looks nothing like this man. Okay? And King is a light-skinned version of Marvin. They don't know Marvin's grandmother was the same complexion as King. They don't know that. They don't know that Marvin's grandmother has that same hair texture, a little bit better than King's hair was. Amber, I'm not sure if she followed her DNA trace, but she doesn't know who her biological father is. So it could have been genetics down the line. So just to single out because he's a black man and look at his complexion and look at King, you can't make any justification off of who's the father because the so-called biological father never did a DNA and neither did Marvin. So legally, who is the baby's father?
Right.
You don't have anything in black and white.
So Marv want to know.
Father,
Marv want to know if that's his baby.
yes.
He
looks like Marvin's grandmother. He looks like Amber, and he resembles someone else that could be someone down her genetic line. But just to single him out because he's dark skinned and say, okay, he's not the father, that's an untrue story. Because Amber also made a statement that Denver wasn't Marvin's child. She has also made that statement. And Amber, you have. So without a DNA of finding out if he was King's father, and I hope at some point we can get King's DNA from past medical stuff, visits he's had when they take blood. They do keep that on file for 10 years. I hope he can do a DNA and find out if King was actually his.
Okay.
And maybe the other gentleman should do it as well.
Yeah. Well, why he didn't, when he had custody of King, why he didn't, now you only need the baby's hair. to in your hair. One of the parents here to find out if that's the child. You don't really need the mom to give you consent to do this. It's it can be. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Marvin went along with Amber on he's not the father. That's what Marvin went on. Okay, I'm not the father. And he even stated to Amber before, if I'm not his father, then King should know his biological father. The biological father should be a part of his life. He said, because I don't want this kid to grow up and hate me because he never knew his father. And it basically got brushed to the wayside.
Right. Right.
So I think, I'm not here to bash Amber. She knows who she is.
Mm-hmm. Right. So did you know Tiana Parks?
I'm sorry?
Do you knew the girl Tiana Parks that they have in custody?
Vaguely. Like she's not somebody that I sat down and had coffee with. We went out to eat or had dinner together.
Okay. What you think of her though?
I really don't know what to think of her. All I could say is she didn't appear to come off as a person that would do anything to hurt King. From the outside looking in. So I don't know her on that level.
Okay. So Marv did he have custody of King, or he was just the parent? I mean, taking care of King.
He was the actual caretaker of King. And when I tell you day and night, that's all he did, that is all he did. And he took the very best care of King. If you can look in one of the pictures that's posted on, I think King was outside, I think it's on one of Amber's posts. He had on those sneakers, those Yeezy sneakers. Mama spent $200 on those sneakers. They didn't buy it for him. Marvin bought those sneakers. Mm-hmm. So this is a kid that he don't only just buy sneakers for King. He bought sneakers for Denver too because he's being told, okay, Denver's my child, so they both need sneakers. I take them both to get sneakers. They need clothes. I'll take them both to get clothes. He did the very best that he could do for a child that he was told was not his.
Right.
He took care of him like he was his. So to bash him now because of something that has happened when you're supposed to be with him on this and not condemning him because you know the type of mother you were. Right. Because guess what? My 2-year-old is not leaving my eyesight to spend no nights out unless I'm present. And if you're a mother, for those who are listening, you know being a mother, you're not just being absent from your 2-year-old, as a matter of fact, your 8-month-old life. It's not going to happen. You trust nobody with your children.
Okay. So why did he only take King and not the baby girl?
If I told you the reason why he only took King, it would be an embarrassment to the mother.
Okay.
And I'm not here to bash her.
Right.
But I feel like that would be bashing her. Because whatever kind of mother she was, she's still his mother.
Right. Okay. What about, do you know?
But I will say this.
Uh-huh.
You got more control of an 8-year-old when you tell them to stay in this room and don't move versus a 2-year-old that is running all over the place. And if you put them in a room for too long, they're beating and crying, and somebody eventually will call the cops. So that sums up to why why Marvin had King 97% of his time.
Okay. Did you know Kiera and Redhead or Sakara Sarita?
No.
Okay.
The first time I knew of Sarita is when she made the post online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're saying so there's threats on Marvin's life now.
Yes. Because of all the postings that have been put up. This one gentleman put up a post saying that Marvin killed his cousin. King was his little cousin. And that's just not stuff that you do without knowing the facts. And I know that everybody don't have the facts right now, but the truth always comes out, be it now or later.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to come out as to why Marvin had to have a babysitter. The only people that know the truth is Amber Hill. Because when Marvin was caring for King, there was no Amber, there was no grandmother, there was no brother.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he did something that a lot of men would not do. He basically stopped his life so he could give life to King.
Seeing his, he made an interview with some reporter, and I seen that they were at the park, and he said that something, but he referred to him as his son. He didn't say my stepson. He said something about I'll wait to hear something about my son.
Yes.
So
he believed by him taking care of King that he was really his son. And then as King started generating more looks, and when babies are born, they don't really look like anybody. But as King started to grow a little bit, he started saying, wow, he kind of looks like me and my grandmother.
Now, did King have a problem with speech and talking and stuff?
No.
Okay. Okay, I was trying to read some of these things. Do you know? I mean, you said you just vaguely know T. Parks, but she doesn't seem like a person that would have hurt that baby. Did she like kids or something, or she didn't really? I mean,
she loves kids. And as a matter of fact, she was supposed to partner with a lady that has a yoga studio, and the lady took Tiana on to start a yoga program for kids, because this is what Tiana Parks did.
Right.
She did a lot of yoga and dancing, and the kids in the gym actually loved it. And she didn't like just single out King. When it was time to take King to go get a Happy Meal or something like that, she would gather up all the smaller kids that would come to the gym with their parents, and she would take them with her. And they trusted her. So it's not like she was just singling out King.
So what could have triggered this woman to just want to take this baby out? I mean, did Anna and Marv have a relationship? I mean, something sexual on the side?
No sexual, no intimate, nothing. Marvin treated her like a work companion. And she was also in the gym doing stretching exercises on some of his clients. They had a working relationship. And this is why he had felt a trust within her. He saw that she was a young girl that was trying to work and make extra money and do something. So he also said, you know what, let me give her a chance. I'll refer some of my clients to her that need to be stretched. And she made money also in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
She made money from babysitting, and she made money from stretching out his workout clients.
Mm-hmm. Right. Wow.
And a few of the workout clients they were trying to figure out, hey, can we get on the call? We can talk. Yeah, we even paid her to stretch us out. So it's not like this young lady did anything for free. She actually got paid.
Right. So, what do you think? Somebody's asking, what do you think happened to King?
I am not aware of anything besides what the media has published.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to think outside of the box, it would be like ghost chasing. Because I could have a million thoughts like everybody else out here. Maybe he was kidnapped. Maybe he was abducted. Maybe he was sold.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even let my mind race down that street because I will be giving out false information.
Right. Like maybe
And that's why everybody has the assumptions of maybe Marv had something to do with it.
Do you think King is alive?
I would like to feel that way, but based off of what has been published by the district attorney's office, they have gave the final word. So I don't think that they would make up a story like that.
So they're not looking for the baby anymore.
I have no idea. I know that they opened the floor for people to come in, and if they have any accurate information about the whereabouts of Tiana Park, I know that was said during their press conference, and that's why I asked everybody, spread the word on the street. Find out who she knew. Find out something. Because at the end of the day, this is a 2-year-old baby that could or could not, could be still missing out here somewhere. Or anything, whatever happened. Whatever the detectives have stated that they believe happened, we can only go by what they say. Because we don't have any actual proof of anything.
Right.
So we can only go by what they're telling us and what they're asking us to do. They've asked us to go out there and help them.
Right. So Amber tried to call Marv while she was live a couple of times, 3 times, and he didn't answer the phone. Is he avoiding her?
Okay, Marvin and Amber's relationship, and he found that phone call to be very weird because him and Amber have never had a phone call relationship. They've only operated via text message. The first phone call that they've ever had was when he called her, texted her first, find out about did King make it home, because he heard King got dropped off to her, and when she said no, he called her phone immediately. And then he called the police. So they have never been in a phone call relationship, not ever. Besides that time, and then one other time he has spoken to on the telephone since this incident has happened, which has been within the last week. So they've never had a phone call relationship.
Mm-hmm. I probably got just 2 more questions because I'm not understanding if Marv says something about when he went to go see Tiana to pick up the baby. At first, everything was fine, and then he said she started, she was over here, she was over there. He would say, well, send me pictures and things of that nature. He would sit outside of her apartment and say, send me pictures. That didn't make sense to me. Why would, I mean, if he thought this was his child, when she wouldn't call or answer him or show the baby in 2 weeks, what took him so long? Do you know what took him so long? Did he trust? What took him so long?
Well, let me tell you what took him so long. The first week, she said she was going down her family was going down to the beach. And her family supposedly had rented an Airbnb. And I'm not speaking on hearsay. I'm speaking on a conversation that I heard on Marvin's cell phone with Park. And being as though her family members have all these little kids that are King's age, he said, you know what, let me let him go, let him have some fun, because he trusted her. And he trusted that he would be safe. Marvin spoke to King every single day, and also, she FaceTimed Marvin on his phone, so through direct messenger, so he could physically see King, and physically see that King was okay. So it's not like he just gave him away for 2 weeks. That's not what happened. So when King came back after that first week, and I'll tell you, that first week was I think it was from the 26th until like the next week, which was a Friday, but it was before the 4th. And then she was supposed to take King to Wildwood to watch fireworks again with her family as soon as they got back from so-called Maryland. So that trip never happened. We found out later.
Oh.
I mean, later as far as when King was missing, later.
Right. So was that around the 4th of July or was that before the 4th?
That was before the 4th.
Okay.
And then she was supposed to bring King back. Let me look at my calendar. I'll tell you exact dates because I don't want to assume and I don't want to make up stuff. And I needed to make sense to people that are listening because maybe they can backtrack dates and help the police as well. June 25th is when he had the conversation with her in my presence, and June 26th is the day that she left. She was supposed to come back.
And did he hear King? Did he hear King's voice? Did he talk to King on the 25th?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
And he spoke to King up until she was supposed to come back on the 30th. And then she was supposed to leave on the 30th now to go down to Wildwood. They were going to stay there until the 4th, come back on the 6th. She said maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. Okay? Tuesday, Marvin gets a call and says, from her, I dropped King off. He, after she gave the description of the kid's mother and the brother and said it was a little altercation a little bit with the brother supposedly having a weapon, which come to find out was not accurate information. When Marvin went to drop King Snack off on Wednesday, which is the day he got reported missing, which was the 8th of July, that's when he texted Amber and say, hey, I got King his snacks that he likes, because now he knows he thought King was back at home with his mom, so he's dropping off his snacks. When she said that King wasn't there, Marv called her immediately, and when she said, nope, nobody dropped King off to me, he called the police. So everything as far as King being not where he was supposed to be happened on the 8th. It didn't happen a day before. Everybody gets these dates misconstrued okay, he left King, but maybe for the 2 weeks. No, that is not what happened. This happened in stages. And up until the 4th, actually up until the 5th, which was that Monday, is the last time that he physically spoke to King and heard his voice.
Oh, so he spoke to King on the 5th.
On the 5th, and she was supposed to bring King back to him. That was the arrangement. It was late, and he was supposed to get King in the morning. And she came up with, she dropped King off.
Okay.
So, this is why it's a little confusing to people about the dates and the timeline. And people need to know out there, if you know anybody that knows T Park, find out from them where she was, what area she was in. All the detectives that's handling the case, so you can give them her last whereabouts. And maybe you guys can help the situation versus adding malicious gossip and making up things that you really have no idea about. Because Marvin right now is suffering through this. This is killing him. This is literally killing him. anybody that knows Marvin, if they look at him now, he has lost a tremendous amount of weight because he's not even eating at this point.
Right.
He's not eating. Every time he thinks about King, he gets sick to his stomach because the first thing in his mind is, who would hurt a 2-year-old? He can't even phantom it in his mind because King, anybody that knew King, knew that he was the sweetest little kid ever. So believe me when I tell you, he is devastated behind it. He's not going on live. He's not throwing anybody under the bus. He knows what his mother was. He's not putting her business in the street. So the best thing she can do is try to work with him, with the police, to find out this girl's whereabouts. Instead of telling people, let's get at him, how about let's find out where her last whereabouts were. Go to the streets with that. Instead of making up malicious lies like he participated in the death of King Hill or the disappearance of King Hill. If they really care, people really care. Because I hear people saying, we care, we love King. I have not seen anybody stepping up to the plate to hit those streets and find out information. Hit the pavement.
Right.
Nobody. I haven't seen anybody that's been on, and I've seen thousands of people from Philadelphia with all the shenanigans, all the comments, but I have yet to see one pave the streets, comb the streets with a fine-tooth comb and get the answers that can help them find King or find the body or find whatever of King Hill. If they really care about King Hill. And that's something that has to sit on their stomach and digest. Because you can't really say you care if you're not doing anything.
Well, it's kind of, it's kind of really hard when you don't know, if the police don't know what to do, because, like they said, somebody lying. They didn't even put out an Amber Alert. That was kind of weird to me that they didn't.
Usually Amber Alerts are for children that are kidnapped or taken unknown. In this situation, the young lady said she dropped them off to his mother.
Well,
so you can't put out an Amber Alert if the person says, I gave them to the mother.
If the mother ain't got it, then automatically an Amber. See, I know what they're saying, but here's the thing: she's not the mother. And I know what they said on TV. They were saying, well, the child wasn't abducted. Well, if I'm the parent and I don't have my child, and she's saying I do and I don't, well, my child is taken.
This is how it wrote with the laws under the Amber Alert law.
I know. Yeah.
And you know what? It all goes back to people not stepping up to the plate when they enact these laws to say, oh no, it shouldn't just be for this. It should also be if a child is just missing.
Right, but they're not even looking for this baby or the body or whatever. They're not doing anything no more, because do they have evidence on this Tiana Parks?
The only evidence that I know that they have is what they disclose to the public. I don't know of any other evidence that they may or may not have.
Oh, okay.
But I just feel as though, people, I know that the police may not know this person, that person, which they don't know because they don't get involved with the streets like that.
Mm-hmm.
But people that know people, like there was cousins of Parks that were commenting on the page, their family members, if they really care about the disappearance of King, they should also be backtracking on people she knew. There should be more cooperation.
Right.
And other people that have chimed in, oh yeah, I knew her, I'm quite sure they knew where she hung out at. They know something about her.
Right. I mean, but I would just think if somebody was suspicious saying, I gave you the kid back and you ain't got the kid, I gave you the kid back, then the kid is not here and he's not there, then that should be not wait until somebody say, "Oh, I think somebody abducted the kid." The abductor is not going to say that. The abductor is not going to say somebody kidnapped the kid. They're going to be like, "Well, this is, I gave her back." But I know.
And the Amber Alert is how the laws are wrote, and they have to follow what the law says.
Right.
Unfortunately, and
So
9 out of 10 times, there's somebody out there that knows something, but a lot of people don't want to get involved, especially being as though this is the final outcome that the police have stated that has happened. People don't want to be a part of or want people to think they may have been a part of something.
Mm-hmm.
But they can call in anonymously and say what they know.
Okay.
Or write it down on a piece of paper and mail it in.
So I got one more question for you. So do Marv have a private investigator or an attorney?
No, he does not. He does not. He has not hired one. He does not have one. A lot of people were saying that he did, and then they spoke about T. Park's attorney. She has a top-notch attorney. She's going to beat the case. If anybody knows how the legal system works, a lot of these attorneys will come on as pro bono.
Right.
Because they take on high-profile cases, and they'll do it as a freebie.
Right. I think that's what she got
at a very
too.
reduced rate.
Right.
Yes. Because, I don't think her family can afford that type of attorney. And a lot of these, it's sad to say that sometimes these cases don't even make it to trial. A lot of these cases are pleaded out. So a lot of times this is what's happened. It don't even, if anybody knows and they follow trial cases, they'll know that a lot of these cases don't even make it to trial. The 9th hour, these people take a deal.
Right.
So it's really a negotiation. Okay, well, you'll take this and that, or you'll do this, that, and the other. Okay, we won't give you life, or we'll give you 40 years. It equals to life anyway, but at some time, she may be up for parole. That's where, I'm not saying this is written in stone on how it may go, but this is more like, if you don't have the right kind of money to make it to trial, which this is every bit of a $250,000 case, you're going to probably take a deal.
Right.
Because usually the attorney will say, this is what they have, this is what we can fight against, and we fight against this, you're definitely going to lose based off of the evidence, because it's always what they have as evidence, it's always what they can prove against you. And anybody that knows about the legal system would know, evidence rules the courtroom.
Right.
Not even the judge or the jury, it's what you can prove.
Right. Now, is Marv a Muslim?
Yes, he is Muslim.
Now, is it true? One thing, is it true that he got these toys for King at his house, but he used to have a lot of toys for King at his house, but now they're not there? Is that true?
That is not accurate information. Marvin has every toy that he has ever bought King still sitting in his living room floor. And everything, the way King left it, even with King's sneakers by the door, those $200 sneakers are still at the door at Marvin's house. King used to take dollar bills that Marvin would give him, and he would roll it up and put it all over the house. Put it in Marvin's shoes. He put it in plant vases.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere he stored that money is still there. King's little writing that he wrote on the wall because he was learning how to write, a little bit, the little scribble scrabble. Marvin has not even painted over it. It's still on the wall. He has King's bed. He has King's clothes. Everything that King had with Marvin is still there. The only one thing that he gave to T. Park that was in his house was King's potty because he was learning how to go to the bathroom. That was the only item that Marvin had, and the clothes that she had for King were brand new clothes. Marvin has always bought him brand new clothes.
Now, Marvin said on his interview that T. Parks was helping King to read. What did he just kind of, huh?
Yes, she was.
At the age of 2?
Yes. And King was very smart. He would look at the picture and the word would be underneath it, and she would ask him, "What is that?" And if it was a bird, he would say bird. And then she was helping him spell out the letters for that bird, like BIRD. So that's why it's kind of hard for him to digest that she would do something to hurt King. And he's not on her side. As far, if she did something wrong, she has to pay the penalty for it. But it's just hard for him to digest because she was really a babysitter that actually took the time out to do stuff with King. Things that he didn't have at home with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Mama felt like she was a great asset in King's life.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And I'm by no form or no fashion taking up for T. Park because I don't even know her on that level. But I can only tell you what I've seen with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
And tell you what I heard with my own ears. And what I've witnessed directly by being around.
But do you think it's kind of odd to leave a child with a babysitter for 2-3 weeks at a time?
See, this is the problem. He didn't leave her there. He didn't leave King for 2 to 3 weeks. The first week, she said they were going somewhere, to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
The second week, she was going somewhere to another beach, Wildwood, for fireworks. So, and it's not like he didn't have any communication. It's like she came back supposedly from one beach and was headed to another beach with her family, supposedly. The only thing, Marvin found out this was not accurate information only when King disappeared did he know that was not accurate information. So it's not like he said, "Here, take the kid for 2 weeks." It was, "Okay, I'll bring him back on this day." And then when he was supposed to return, it was, "No, we're going to another beach." Mm-hmm. And he felt comfortable because the post has been removed, but there was posts on her mother's Facebook page, and you could see that King was having a ball. He was at their family member's home, playing with the other kids, having a great time. The Facebook post has been removed, but this King had a great time when he played with those other kids.
Okay.
So it's not like it was a secret that, he enjoyed himself there. So Marvin felt good letting him enjoy himself and hang out with the other kids versus being in the gym, hanging around the weight and could possibly get hurt. Which he felt like, you know what? Let me give him a break. Let him be around other kids and be human for once. Because he didn't have that. He was always with Marvin.
Right. Okay.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How do you feel being as though I shedded some light on this situation?
Well,
what is your perception of it?
Well, it takes me some time to go over this over and over and over. I mean, I've listened to half of what you said earlier, and it blew me away. And I can't right now wrap my head around it because, it takes time to. I mean, some things I still don't understand, even though that you said what you said. I don't understand because I just don't understand by letting someone have my child more than 2 or 3 days if it's not the weekend. I just can't. I can't. And I know he's a man, but I just can't understand that. But as you tell me this, it takes me time to try to, think about
because
everything that you're saying.
It wasn't more like she was a babysitter. It was like King became a part of their family. So it was more like trusting family with your kids.
Right.
Not just, I'm giving them off to a babysitter.
Right, but...
because if you saw the videos before they deleted them, you would have seen King was family. When these people ate, he ate too. When they had a cookout, King was there, he had a cookout too.
But
if all the kids were getting in the pool, she got in the pool too.
But I know she's a yoga dancer and everything, but she was dancing provocative with this baby. I mean, she was
Yes.
dancing provocative with this child, and it was on there since March of 2019. So that's a red flag to me. Oh, I'm gonna
And
be
what
on
a
your
lot of
page
people
looking
didn't
at how you
know,
dancing with my kid. I don't get that.
what a lot of people didn't know is T Park had two pages. One page that she knew that Marv had access to,
Mm-hmm.
and that page with her dancing, he did not have access to.
Oh,
The page that Marvin had access to was videos of her and King, them going out, them getting ice cream at the family cookout, him swimming, him doing activities with the other kids in the park. It was never her dancing. This is the first time since this has happened that people that were her personal friends had access to that page. And her friends that had chimed in and all those likes that she got on that page, not one person came forward to even report it to the police to say, this is improper.
mm-hmm.
Everybody liked it and made giggles out of it. So it kind of makes me wonder, who are those people that liked that page that didn't feel it needed to be reported to somebody of a higher authority? Because Marvin never knew about that page that she had. She had two Instagram accounts,
Mm-hmm.
two of them.
Mm-hmm.
He only had access to one.
Right. Do Amber know T Parks? Did she ever meet her or know her or you know?
Never to my knowledge. And Marvin never introduced T Parks to Amber because he knows the type of person that Amber is. And he just felt like there was no need because he was the one paying and he was the one caring for King.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a 2-year-old baby that you see sometimes, you're not an active role of a mother in that kid's life. So he took on the role of mom and dad.
Right.
So, and I can understand her point. Why didn't you drop him off? But she knows why you didn't drop him off.
Right.
Until she comes out with the truth, and the truth will be told. But I'm not going to be the one to throw under the bus and bash her.
Right.
She knows what she was doing, and everybody else knows what she was doing. It's all over the internet what she was doing. So I don't have to bash her at all.
I mean, someone even actually told me that what she was doing was kind of you know, like say for instance, well, how old is Marvin? He 55?
Marvin is 54.
He's 54. So Denver is 9. So take 9 from 26. And then that leaves you with what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She was 17 when Marv was with her. He's 20 years older than her. That he was conditioning this young lady.
Well,
and then that's why she's the way she is now. Like, so she can do what she do, then she don't have this child to worry about.
That's actually not the truth.
Okay.
The truth is, and I know some other women or younger girls can relate.
Mm-hmm.
When you lie to a man and say you're 31 years old, and you know you're not 31 years old, and you tell that man's family you're also 31 years old with an 8-year-old son that has never surfaced either, you basically told the guy you're 31 years old, and he took it at face value and believed you. So basically, if you lie to a man about, and it happens all the time with these statutory rape cases, the young lady lies, the parents find out about it, and they file charges. And the guy says, whoa, whoa, whoa. She didn't tell me she was 17 or 16 years old. She lied about her age. So Marvin was under the impression she was 31 years old.
She's 31.
Marvin believed when he met her, she was 31 because that is the age she told him, and that is the age she told his family. She was 31. And one of his family members told her, I don't believe you're 31. I need to see ID. And she chuckled it off and never showed ID of being 31. And at that time, the family told Marvin, we don't believe she's 31. So there's no story about him conditioning her for the lifestyle that she has chosen. It only proves that she has lied and deceived him into believing that she was older than she said she was.
Well, she's about 20. She's about 26 now, and she doesn't even look 26. She actually looks younger than what she is. So I can just imagine if she was 17, she probably looked younger, not older. Because she does not look 26.
Now. She never had tattoos on her face. She was actually a cute girl when she was younger, and she looked a lot older from the hair, from the clothes she was wearing. She looked like she would be 29, I would say. I would say 29. I wouldn't have gave her 31. I would have gave her 29, late 20. And I didn't know she was that.
Okay. Okay.
And I met her when she was pregnant with Denver.
Well, yeah. Why would she say she's 31? If I'm gonna lie and I'm 17 or 16 at the time you met me, under the age, why would she try to jump all the way from double her age when she could have just said, I'm 22? That would have been better. Or I'm 18.
And you know what? That was a question to ask her.
How did Marv and Amber meet?
He met her. She was on her way somewhere.
Oh.
And that's how they met.
Okay, so
I can't say the exact name of the street, but it was outside when he met her.
Okay. Was she working?
That I have no idea about. As a matter of fact, I think Marvin mentioned that she had a job. He didn't know she was 17.
Mm-hmm.
He did not know. And neither did the family members when he introduced her, and they said, how old is this girl?
I mean, I was like, was she working the streets?
No, not that kind of work.
Okay.
Not to my knowledge.
So she was very young at the age he met her. Okay.
Right. And you know, as today's world is, when something transpires or takes place, like I'm gonna tell you, like if I have a 17-year-old kid, my first thing is gonna be my 17-year-old kid is not gonna be dating a guy out of her bracket. She's not gonna be dating at all.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be having an older guy, and obviously her mother knew her age. Her mother was okay with it. So a lot of times when things happen, the first thing I ask is, where was the mother?
Yeah.
You got a 17-year-old daughter with a grown man, a very grown man. The mother was comfortable with the relationship. She never called the cops or filed any report.
Yes. Okay.
And from my understanding, when he bought food, he bought it for the mother too.
Yeah.
Well, they were very well aware of Marvin's age.
Well, yeah, that's what usually happens when an older man is when you know what I'm saying. That's what usually happens. Sometimes mother be okay with it as long as rent's getting paid and buying cars and food in the house. They don't mind.
No cars ever were bought. I mean, I know he bought her a little car, but that's after she had Denver.
Yeah.
But there was no big money being spent. So it was no need can of beer, okay, get a can of beer or drink back. There was no real money being spent. Paying rent. That didn't happen.
Okay.
So, that would give me more of why my 17-year-old is not messing around with a man double her age.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing goes back to, where was the mother in all of this?
Right.
And only Amber can answer that question because she knows where her mother was.
Right. Right.
Because you know what? Be truthful, and people will respect you for your truth.
Right.
But when you want to hide behind the screen, like you're this person that plays no role, because had you been active, and I ain't gonna play the blame game either, blaming her for not being a better mother. But what I'm saying is, you gotta accept some responsibility of what has transpired.
Right. I see Cody is in the house. That's Amber's brother. Okay. Okay.
And I don't want to say anything negative to him, about his family. My only position was to come up here and tell people, if you got some information about where T Park's last known location was, please reach out to the district attorney, to the detective that's handling it, and share information.
Right.
And clear the air from Marvin getting all these death threats of, something that happened or didn't happen, and just try to help people get to the truth of what really is going on with King. Because the detectives don't know T Park's association of people in the street. Only the people that were chiming in know. Oh, well, I seen her here, I seen her there, but nobody's coming up and saying nothing definite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's help the police find her last whereabouts.
Right. Right.
And for the record, I'm never going to bash King's mom because that's his mother. And I could have said a lot of things, but I won't. Because I feel like during this moment, and people were saying that she's not grieving the way a person would grieve losing their child. Everybody grieves differently. She may, in her mind, think he's still alive, and you got to let her have that peace. However, she needs to have that peace within herself. People are so quick to judge on somebody's reactions to something. Everybody reacts differently.
Okay. Yes.
And that's all I really wanted to say.
All righty. Well, I thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Thank you. You have a good evening.
Okay. Have a great evening.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, Philly Wonder Woman, how you doing? I know this is a lot, you guys, and no, she just knew some things that here we go again. Big girl. So you guys, yeah, we almost 2 hours into this. Hey, this is SP. Who's calling?
SP.
Yes.
This is Big Mama. Wow. I don't even know where to start at this point. But listen, I was asking a question and I didn't know if you was looking at my comments or whatever. I was asking who is the caller? Is she Marvin's woman or whatever? Because she sure was offensive to us.
Well, I never did ask was she his woman. I asked was she kin to him? Because she knew some facts,
She don't know enough,
and
SB.
she heard conversations with King and Marvin. So but she is close to Marvin, and
She very much is. She knows the shoes, the writing on the wall. She know everything. That's why I was asking, are you his woman caller? Because you know a lot.
right. So it's a lot to take in right now. Some people say, "Oh, this don't help," but you know,
That's it. I
yes,
believe that baby is being held out because Marvin been wondering if that's his baby or not. And if the family may have that baby. Because you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He might be just holding him out to see if you know DNA testing or whatever, and then they bring him back home. But you know, at this point, I think that's what's going on with Lil King. Because I mean, come on now, y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all can't tell these people that that baby is dead if you ain't got nobody and things of that nature. And then the girl that's in jail for saying that she did it. Y'all don't have enough even evidence to put her in jail because she ain't took y'all to nobody. I'm sorry, Cody, baby, but I mean, I don't feel like this baby is dead. I think this baby is being held somewhere until they find out what's going on with DNA with Marvin.
well, I don't know if she was looking at the comments as she was talking. I don't know. Um, you know, I don't know if this. I don't know if this was.
Yeah, she came in fast, got off fast when she seen Cody come in here. She's defending Marvin, and I mean, she's defending Marvin to the point I had to ask, is you his woman? You know, a whole lot. And I mean, all the way down to the wall, the writing on the wall, you know, the daggone shoes at the door, how much they cost the baby, $200 to use these shoes and things. Like, you know, a lot, lady. Excuse me, SB, I had to come in and speak my daggone truth, too. So
Well, hold on, big mama. I want to talk to you for a little bit. So
okay.
Nish is saying, please leave this up. In the quick commercial we made, we said we wasn't gonna leave it up, but you guys, I want to see certain people, but should we leave it up or should we not leave it up? If you guys want to go over it.
I think it needs to be left up.
Cody said there's lies. Lies.
Cody said what?
This ain't adding up. She was defending Marvin. Yes, she was defending Marvin. She was.
Yes, she was.
Well, yes, leave it up, leave it up, leave it up. What y'all need to go back and that's what my remark was. Yeah, Valerie. Yeah. I'm just trying to see. I think you need to leave it up. So I don't think Cody and them heard what was said at the beginning. Everybody's saying leave it up.
How can she say that that's not his baby though? Because he's light skinned. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, just because that baby light skinned don't mean nothing. Because my grandmother is white, and honey, she had a lot of daggone dark kids. So it don't have to be that that man is not his. You know what I'm saying? It's something to the fact that they're trying to hold out to find out if that baby belongs to Marvin. Because if that's his baby, he's probably gonna try to take custody. With the lie that they've been told to get this baby and dad gonna come out he's dead and everything, it's gonna come to watch that that baby ain't dead. And it's all because they're trying to find out DNA. Instead of just going down there and dad gonna take a DNA test and dad gonna find out that this baby is his, they done did some more crazy stuff. Yeah. And the whole lie after lies over to it. This baby is still alive. I do not feel like Cody is, sorry, baby Cody. I do not feel like King is gone nowhere.
Well,
they ain't got no body. You know, this is so intense. These baby cases get so intense, sometimes I can't sleep at night. I can't eat because my stomach is in balls and things. I just want this baby to be brought back.
Right.
She had an answer to can they test King DNA? Is he gone? I don't believe he gone nowhere, though, baby. Okay, Cody said it's not his baby. Okay, Cody, I believe you, baby.
Cody said leave it up.
Cody said that's not his baby, and I tell Cody, I said, Big Mama said, okay, but I believe you. You his uncle, you know.
Girl, Cody ain't said leave nothing up. I ain't seen. I'm looking. I'm going back.
Cody said leave it up.
Oh, he did? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm lost for words. I was lost for words when the call came in. And to be honest with you guys, when Cody and I was on the phone, I think it was the second time we was on the phone or whatever, not on the StreamYard, but the phone line. That person called in, and they kept calling in and calling in and calling in, and we had everybody else was calling in and everything, and that person called at least 8 times. I kid you not. That person called 8 times while I was talking to Cody on the phone, and I was like, God, quit calling, y'all, quit calling in, quit calling in. And no, let me just say that person was calling while Cody was on the phone. That person, I remember the number. So, like I said, when the call came in, me and another mob, we was in prayer, and the call came in, and I remember the number, and I said, that's that same number that kept calling when Cody and I was on the phone. So we had to stop prayer in the middle of prayer. Well, we were to the end. We were to the end of the prayer. We just had to say amen. And I was like, let me get this call because I know this person I don't want to miss no more, because I knew it had to be somebody that was really trying to get on the call when Cody was on the call. So I don't think they jumped off. That person told me before they came on, they didn't want to be confrontational.
So does Cody think?
He said the other day, no. He said no. Well, he's in the chat room, Big Mama. I can't answer for him, but I mean that's what I got out of it. He didn't. He just, he just acting. He said something about he's, weird. He's not taking phone calls and things of that nature. So,
Cody, this is Big Mama. Can I ask you, do you think Marv has something to do with it? And do you think that your nephew is gone at this point? Because, normally we can feel if death is around and things of that nature.
Cody said he don't answer him.
So, Cody, do you think that your nephew is still here? Do you feel an emptiness inside? Or do you still feel whole?
He said he don't feel he dead.
He sure don't. He said he don't feel he dead. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Because I know if you know when something is empty inside, you can tell when something ain't right.
You guys,
He said they only had a sex kind of relationship. Did you say that or somebody else? I don't. Okay, no, that was Toxic. He said sex only kind of relationship. Sounded stupid as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. When my husband done text me, he said it's time for dinner, you guys. I don't know if this was something that you guys wanted to hear, but this is the platform to share it. And
Well, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go back in here.
I'm lost for words too, huh?
I'll call you later.
All righty. Later, alligator.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys. That's why Cody was saying that they're not looking for the baby no more, because they're saying that. But good night, Apache. I want to thank Queen Belinda 2 times. Queen Belinda, thank you, lady. Soldier Girl 2 times, thank you, Soldier Girl. Andrea Maxwell 2 times, thank you, Andrea Maxwell. Sugar Bear 404, thank you. Dominique Robinson, thank you. You guys, thank you. If you didn't give us a thumbs up as you came in, you guys, uh, please do so. And Cody, you are in my prayers and in your family. Um, I was reading what Carla Preston was saying to you, Cody. Um, we'll see what happens, you guys. I got some thinking to do. I know you guys got some thinking to do. We're gonna go out. We're gonna give our sponsor, which helps this channel bring these interviews to you guys, bring out the conversation in the conversation room to you guys, is Nora's Closet. So make sure you guys check her out. She sponsors this channel 100%. You guys, what just happened? What just happened? I clicked on this thing to bring it up and it went on in there. That is, it didn't even give me the option. My goodness. We're gonna have to figure out it's this mouse is very sensitive. I am so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. I'm gonna blame it on this, but that's what it was. I'm just being honest with you. But here we go.
Hey family, this is SP News Nuggets, and today, you guys, I want to share with you Nora's closet and all the beautiful things that she has. Everything that a woman loves. This is 2020, you guys. Nora has all your accessories over there. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children and she'll work with you? You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it.
Okay, you guys. You guys have a good night. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Good night, Cody. Good night, Deborah, Sonia, V Honey, BJ, Soul, Tom Stuff, everybody that's in the building. Lady J is in the building. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys later. We'll talk about this first thing in the morning, you guys, okay? Or I'll come on a little later after I get some dinner in me. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know, you guys. Good night. It's been a long night. Good night, everybody. Oh.